Hi there, my name's Benjamin Powell. I'm a third year events management student at Cardiff Metropolitan University, expecting to achieve a 2-1 or higher, and this is my living CV. Let me start you off with a bit of information about me. I was originally born in the city of Cardiff in 1993, until the age of 1, where I moved to Blackburn in the north of England, where I lived with my family for 8 years. After that, we relocated again to the quaint town of Warwick, where I lived for a further 10 years. When I was 19, I decided the next step for me to move forward was to head to university, and having so many family members still remaining in Cardiff, this was the perfect location for me to relocate to. The skills I developed from this passion had a great influence on my working mentality. It helped improve my communication skills, presentation skills, and team working skills, which I still feel to this day I replicate in my everyday life. So let me tell you a bit about my work experience. I've always enjoyed working. I took my first job at the age of 14 for one of my friend's fathers. He ran his own carpet fixture company, D&L Carpets. As I was of such a young age, there were certain responsibilities that I weren't able to take on in this role. However, they still put me to hard work. Trying to get a teenage boy out of bed early is a struggle in itself, so the 7 AM starts to late finishes were a certain shock to the system. The thing I enjoyed most about this job was the sense of achievement. A person's livelihood is really something that there isn't room for error, so when we had a grateful customer, it really made my day. Unfortunately, all great things come to an end. The summer was over, and with a generous serving of pocket money, I returned back to school. My next job came in the following spring. As summer approached, I couldn't comprehend another summer without working and keeping myself busy. So I approached my local gastro pub, where I was successful in getting a position as a simple glass collector. My biggest memory of this place was it being extremely busy and very close-knit. It was a good environment for me, because as I spent so much time around adults, it helped teach me as a 15-year-old boy to hold down a mature conversation. I felt I picked up on this extremely quickly, and after a few months when I turned 16, they decided to give me my own section and train me up as a waiter. I really enjoyed this position. Another great aspect of working in a gastro like this is the opportunity you have to pick up many more skills. After a few months working as a waiter, they decided to train me on the bar. For me as an individual, I felt that this training made me feel like such an indispensable part of the team and made me feel good about my skills being so versatile. Working in so many different roles, I decided that waitering was my favourite position, so I decided to move to a more table-serviced establishment. I applied for many jobs in local restaurants, and I was successful in an application to work for the big chain Pizza Express. I worked as a waiter for this company for over a year, and after 1 year when I was given the opportunity to become the Christmas coordinator, I proved that I was ready to take on more responsibilities and that I was a good candidate for the company to invest some time into. My responsibilities in this role consisted of tasks such as counting the stock at the end of the night, cashing up the tills, and taking on the duties of the general manager when they're not around. Despite my ambition to be on the big screen, I quickly discovered that I do possess some skills that I could capitalise on in order to be a successful restaurant manager or an event manager. This is when I decided to educate myself further, and in 2013 I came to university in Cardiff, and I can hand on heart say it was the best decision I ever made. Although it isn't as hands-on as my past experience, I'm constantly filling myself with theoretical knowledge. It helps me understand what I can do to make myself better and why I've been successful in the past. I constantly strive to be successful in whatever task is set to me. Justification for this is the work that I've taken on since I've come to Cardiff and started university. An example of this is the period that I worked in retail, specifically at H&M as a sales assistant. I really enjoyed the position because it required me to use my sales techniques, customer service skills and communication skills, which I feel are my strongest features. My time at H&M was rather short-lived, as I was offered a management position in a student-based events company, Climax Promotions. While still focusing on my studies, I took on a position as manager at Climax Events, specifically featuring the longest running student night that the city has to offer. The event seemed to be falling into decline, but once they introduced a new management hierarchy which included myself, it soon became the event company's most profitable event. For me, taking on this position was the perfect contrast of building my academic knowledge through university and getting some hands-on experience. I enjoyed this position because not only did it help me understand event management, but it helped improve my marketing and my salesmanship. My unique selling point is my determination to succeed. In every position I take on, I make sure I do the job well and work towards progression. I particularly would like to describe myself as an individual that you'll quickly realise that you want to invest some time into. I take everything that I'm taught on board and I use my initiative to get the best results. I really do love becoming the best I can be at something I haven't experienced before. To have me on your team, you're not just signing up for an individual that's just going to work to live, but an enthusiastic personality that lives to work. I hope you enjoyed my video and I look forward to hearing from you soon.